Hey bestie, today we are talking about really important topic and which is actually really nice. But the thing is, now some people consider it as mean girl, selfish girl vibe. But the thing is, it's not mean girl vibe. It's not bad at all having boundaries. Yes, we're gonna talk about having boundaries and saying no, because I believe that. We always have said yes when we wanted to say no to people, and we actually regret it later on, and we thought that we could just have said no, but instead we just said yes, and we actually have to follow our words. So we're going to talk about having boundaries, which is really nice and important stuff in this video. Let's start with not having boundaries. If you're not going to have boundaries with people, then I think people will going to take benefits from it, and people will going to actually going to use it against you yourself. You're going to be like, oh, I'm saying yes, so they might be happy, they might not be disappointed at me. But the thing is, you are actually people pleasing. Yes, it's bitter, but it's in truth that you are not, like, they're not gonna love you more, but they will gonna just use you more about for not having boundaries at all. And the thing is, when you say no, it really makes you feel confident, but people actually like assume you and call you that you are selfish, you do not you always put yourself first. But that's what we really want, right? We want to put ourselves first before anyone else. We are not being mean, we are not being cruel, we are just protecting ourselves, and we are not we don't want to do something which we don't want to do actually, right? So we just say no. But instead, I have seen some people, even before I was that person too. I used to say yes when I really wanted to say no. And I think I realized that if you say no to something that you really don't want to do, it actually makes you feel like more powerful and more believing in yourself, right? Like you start believing in yourself more, and you start loving yourself more and feeling more confident, because you are not now wasting your time on other people's to satisfy their needs and what they want and what they do not want, because we don't really want that. But later on, when we say no, if some people are starting to say no, and some people are have started having boundaries, are new to it, they might gonna feel a little bit like regret for why did I say no? I could just have said yes, and what they must be thinking of me now. Am I selfish, or this kind of stuff have ever come in your mind? Then trust me, these are so common and normal thing. We do not need other permission to be ourselves. We do not need other permission. We do not have to people please and say yes to something when we really do not want to say yes. Okay, if you want to say no to something, just say no already. You don't have to say like take it all around and make things up just to make other not disappointed in you. You can really make them disappoint. Trust me, when you're gonna start doing these things, you're gonna lose so many of people's. And trust me when I say this, I actually mean it, because I also have been through this thing that when I started having boundaries, when I started to say no, when I started to put down people's right in the moment, I actually have lost so many of my friends, so many of people around me. And I also faced these kinds of things when they were saying like, you are so mean, you are so selfish, you cannot just say no to something. But then I was like, yes, I can say no, I can say yes. It's my opinion, it's my answer. You ask me what's my opinion is, what's my answer is, and I'm telling you what's my answer is. If I'm not comfortable to do something, I'm not comfortable to do something, and I will not do that thing at any cost. That was the best thing I ever did for myself, and I believe you are. If you're doing it, you are doing great. And if you are not doing this, then let's after this video, from now on, you are going to start having boundaries and start saying no. From like, feel your heart and your mind. Are you really okay with that thing doing? Are you really feeling good to be with this person? Are you really feeling okay to be there? Are you getting the respect you wanted? Are you getting the way you wanted to be treated? Are they treating you the same? Are they matching your standard? You don't have to give them any explanation why you are saying no, why you do not want to do that thing. Do you just not go with them for their gathering, for their oh, or any work they have given to you? Why do you not want to do that? You just have to say no, I don't want to do that, I got some other plans. You don't even have to be rude, you don't need a long explanation to them, okay? But now how can we even notice that the person around us will gonna respect our boundaries or will not gonna respect our boundaries? Okay, that's a really pretty interesting question here. But the thing is, I what I learned is, the moment you're gonna start having boundaries, so many people's will gonna be like hating you for having one, because they were benefiting from you for not having one. And the moment you start having boundaries and saying no, they will gonna be like, oh my goodness, now I cannot take any benefit from you. So they were gonna try to manipulate you by saying that, oh, you were not like this, you were not like that, you cannot just do this, you cannot just say that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can do whatever I want. Yes, I can say whatever I want to say. And yes, I can do anything, whatever I want to do, because it's my life. It's my life, and I do not need anyone's permission to be myself or to do something. Are you literally gonna let other people like take your decisions and actually be in control of other people? You're just gonna be a puppet dancing on their wishes, on their wills. If they wanna, if they comes and tells you to do that thing and you actually do, and which you did not want it to do, you are actually being a puppet to them, and they are actually getting benefit from you. So stop doing that. And for these kinds of people, you don't even need an explanation why you started for having boundaries, because we do not give explanation to anybody. If we are sitting beside you, if we are having any conversation with you, then it's a privilege. So be grateful for having one to talk to us. And if not, then please go back. Go back to those people who actually pleases you, because we are not here to please you, or we are not here to like be a puppet of yours, right? Next thing, which is good, is for having boundaries. Okay, now benefits of having boundaries. You're gonna lose those people, and trust me, the moment you're gonna lose those people, the moment that those people's gonna leave, or they're not gonna leave. Okay, you are the one who's going to leave them. And and you will be surrounded with most nice people in your life you have ever met. And when I say this, I actually mean it, because the moment I lost those people, the moment I walked away, the moment I said no, I do not want you in my life anymore, you do not have the privilege to talk to me, the moment I decided to walk away, trust me, I was surrounded by the so many good opportunities and so many good people who actually now supports me and actually cheers me up for like, yes, you can do this, yes, you got this. And that's what I really want, to be surrounded by. And I actually walked away. If I did not have walked away from those people, so then I would have been stuck with them, right? So I wouldn't have been here, right? I am the one who took the action. I am the one who made the plane. I am the one who actually worked on that thing. And I am the one who's taking the lead. You have to take your life seriously. Nobody else is not gonna take you seriously, okay? Everyone is gonna just take benefits from you and leave. That's what they really gonna do. And that's what you really want to yourself to be for. No, you do not want that, right? That's why I'm telling you to set boundaries. If you are not comfortable with something, just say no. I don't want to do that. I will not do that. I got some other plans to do. I have some other things to do. I got some other works to do. Just say this. You don't even have to give a whole longer explanation for them to understand why you did this, why you did not do that, because it's your life, okay? And when you say it's my life, and say this to yourself, okay? Say that I am the one who's gonna take the lead for myself. I am the main character of my life, and nobody else has the privilege to take the decisions of mine for me, for my goods, because everybody else out there just know you, know your story, know the name of yours. They do not know what you are, what's good for you, what you really want, what is in your heart, right? So understand yourself. Take out these notes in your mind that's saying that, for example, if you are not comfortable with someone calling you out with names, the moment somebody calls you names, the moment somebody like try to put you down, and you get this in your mind, like, oh my god, this person called me that, this person called me an idiot, this person called me an ugly girl. Are you are you an idiot? Are you ugly girl? No, you are not. Okay? So don't let this person tell you that you are an idiot just because of one thing, one work you couldn't do, because you are so good in other works, okay, out there. And you can do so much better in those things, those works, better than them. It's a privilege to be here. It's a privilege to be myself. I am the one who's gonna take the responsibility for my life, for my actions. If you're not gonna take responsibility for your life, then trust me, everybody will gonna make fun of you. Everybody gonna calls you out name, and if someone does, let them. Let them. Trust me, let them. If it's someone close to you, then they probably not gonna do it, okay? Because they should know that you are not okay with these things, okay? But somehow it can happen that out of sudden they calls you name, they put you down, they say something which is not good for you. You can just say the words you used, the way you talked, the way your tone was, whatever it is. I didn't like that. I was hurt by that. And you just have to say this. You just have to say this. Literally, you don't even have to explain what changes you want in that person. Because if you are the one who's gonna tell the person you think you are close friend is, then trust me, they will gonna be a copy, and let them be themselves. Let you be yourself. Because I believe that one should be taking care of their surroundings by their own. So one should take themselves seriously. If you are hurt by any action of someone, if you are hurt by anything by someone, think what this person even matters to in my life, what this person holds the relation in my life, what standard this person match. So if you think this person are capable to have an explanation or to confront, don't forget to comfort, okay? So making sure that this person do not repeat this thing any after in future if somehow you are together. But if this person doesn't give you any explanation, if this person doesn't even say yes, there's nothing wrong, okay, I will change, I will not do this, but still do that, I need explanation from you. I actually need an explanation from you. Why this person is even there repeating the same mistake with you. This person can repeat this mistake for thousands of times. But I'm asking you, if you are hurt, this person did mistake, you are not comfortable with this conversation with this person, but this person is still in your life just because this person's called themselves your friend, or just because you said someone that this person is your friend. No, no, no. You can literally just change anyone in your life the moment you realize that this person is no longer deserve anything with me, have any privileges to be with me. And the moment you realize this, trust me, everything's gonna change. But first, everything's gonna fall apart. I'm not gonna give you some expectations like everything will be perfect, everything will be like a princess movie, everything will be according to your plan. No. Because first you have to get through some heartbreaks. First you have to let go those close peoples of you think are meant for life with you. But no, they are not. No, they are not. Let's break this, okay? From now on, from today, you are not saying yes to something you are not comfortable with. You are not going out with someone you are not comfortable with. Third, you are not letting anyone manipulate you by saying, I'm your friend, I just called you name because I thought you were okay. I'm like, this is what I do with my friends. Yes, you can do this with other friends, but not with me. Okay? Fourth, You are the main character of your life. If you are not going to take yourself seriously, if you're not going to work on yourself, then trust me, everybody out there will going to get benefits from you. Everybody out there will going to use you and manipulate you, because you will be the most easiest victim for them to manipulate. Okay. And last but not the least is love yourself. Be confident. The moment you're gonna learn to put yourself first, trust me, you're gonna get confidence like no others, because their other opinions doesn't matter to you now. And if you are not comfortable with something, you will just say no. And they do not have privilege in your life. You're gonna cut off those toxic people in your life. So that means if the toxic people is no longer exist in your life, that actually means you gonna let you know what your standards are and what kind of person you want in your life and what kind of treatments you want from your friends, in your relationship, in your friendship, in your family, where whatever the person is there, what kind of standards, what kind of boundaries you have for other people's. And the moment you actually become serious, trust me on this, that everything will align. At first you have to go through some heartbreaks, but after that, after some time, you're gonna be seeing like it's a magic. Whatever you do, whatever arrives, everything seems great. Like everything is according to you, according the way you want it. So the thing is, you have to take action of yourself. You do have to take action the way you want to become the main character, to attract the main character energies in your life, to attract the opportunities, and get surrounded by good people. Okay, because those people will not gonna come to you unless you are like being the person you want to become, right? Because I believe if you're gonna have some toxic people in your life, and so other person will not gonna be here to talk to you, to tell you that no, this person you are surrounded by is toxic, right? So you have to take actions for yourself. It doesn't matter if the person out there who's treating you bad is your friend, your partner, your parents, or anybody else. You have to take action. You have to actually confront that person. You are going to be the only one who can save yourself, and it's the truth. That's all for this video, and I hope you have learned something new and good. And from now on, I want you to take action for yourself. I want you to say no when you feel to say no. And if you say yes to something, and you are not enjoying it, then I think you are not being yourself at all. And having regret after saying no is something pretty common nowadays. And I will just say that it's completely normal. Tell yourself that this is good for myself. I said this because I knew that I will be happy. Tell yourself, if that person thinks that I am rude, then it's their perspective. I couldn't change that. Okay, I'm just doing it for myself, and I will do it further more and more betterly. If you're gonna do this, believe me that everything will be okay. Yes, it's a magic. Life isn't magic. Whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever you actually think of will come true. That's what this video is all about. And setting boundaries is something you should be start having after this video. That's all for this video, and I hope you have learned something good today. And let me know in the comment section which boundary you want to start having for now, and what thing you did in the past to towards this video. What thing you still regret that you might have said no instead, and not yes. But for now, that past is past, and it does not longer exist in this world. Okay, do not live in past. Do not think about future. Just live in present. That's what I really want you to understand this situation all about. And until then, I'm proud of you. Okay.